Have you been posting on YouTube and not seen any growth or seen very limited growth? Don't worry, today we are going to talk about the top 5 mistakes that realtors and lenders make when trying to grow on YouTube. Stay tuned. What's up everybody? My name is Derek and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about the mistakes that realtors and lenders make and why they aren't getting any clients from YouTube or seeing any growth. I talked to 10 realtors last week, 10, and they were all making the same mistakes, and that's what inspired me to make this video, because I want you guys to get clients from YouTube. It's guaranteed to work if you guys use the platform correctly. Make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to be giving a bonus one away. And also, if you get value out of this, you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I also have free resources down below. So without further ado, let's get into it. The number one mistake that realtors and lenders make of why they aren't growing on YouTube is simply because they don't have the proper tools. You need tools that is going to help you succeed on YouTube. I'm not talking about a microphone. I'm not talking about a camera. What I'm talking about is certain programs that's going to help you grow. TubeBuddy or vidIQ, keywords everywhere, some platform to help you make thumbnails and banner art, and or a video editor. Those are the main tools that I'm talking about. TubeBuddy and vidIQ do essentially the same thing. They help you optimize not only your channel, but your video. We will get into that in number 2. But it's going to give you a checklist. It's going to give you a score to how optimized your video is. If your video is ranking low, I can almost guarantee you that you have an optimization score of pretty close to 0 or 50 and below or 20 or below, depending on what program you use. You need to optimize every video that you put out. You also need to know what content to put out. YouTube is an educational based platform. It's the second biggest search engine behind Google. Too many people treat YouTube like TikTok or Instagram, and they just kind of post what they feel in a moment, or they post these pointless buyer and seller videos. That's not what people are searching for. People are going to YouTube for an education. They are often relocating to different cities or different states. They want to know what it's like to live in those states. So you need to make video conducive to that. How do you find out what content to post? Go to keywords everywhere. It's going to give you the data of what people are searching for in Google. It's going to give you essentially everything that how people are searching. It's going to give you that, and you're going to make videos on that. You're going to optimize for those titles, keywords, tags. You're going to put videos out based off what people are searching for, not what you want to in that moment. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean by people need the proper tools to succeed before they even start their YouTube journey. Number 2 goes along with number 1. It's not properly optimizing your video. Now, how do you do that? You need the program, either TubeBuddy or vidIQ. They essentially do the same thing. You can explore which one works for you. I use TubeBuddy. A lot of people in our group use vidIQ. Essentially do the same thing. It's going to give you a checklist of everything that you need to do before you upload your video. You're going to pick a title from keywords everywhere that's being highly searched. You're going to plug that into either TubeBuddy or vidIQ. You're going to optimize for that specific term. Then what it's going to do, it's going to give you a checklist. It's going to tell you, okay, your title needs to be structured this way. Your description needs to be structured this way, meaning it needs to have a certain percentage of that optimized phrase, hence SEO, right? It's how people find your videos. It's how it ranks. Not only does your description and title need to have SEO, but you should have SEO in your video. You should be talking about it. Whatever you're optimizing for, you should be talking about it in the video. It should be on the screen. The algorithm picks things up, and that's how it pushes out your video. It's also going to give you a thumbnail option. You can create thumbnails within that platform, or you can use another program to create a thumbnail, but it's going to show you how your thumbnail looks against other competition in that niche, whatever that video topic is based off of. So you can see how it looks in comparison to everything else. But after you go through this checklist, it's going to give you an optimization score, 20 or below, or 100 or up to 100, depending on, again, what platform you use. You want to be at the highest score possible or as close to it as humanly possible before you post that video. If it's not, you need to go back and go through the checklist or pick a better search optimization term in order to get a higher score, which heightens your optimization, which means it's going to help get put out by the algorithm. Number 3 is not having the proper thumbnails. Thumbnails are hugely important. Think of it as when you go to a movie theater and you see all the movie posters on the wall. A lot of times people see the movie posters, it's like, oh, I want to see that movie, that looks good, just based off the movie poster, right? They're at least gonna go check out the preview or research it online or something, right? That's what you want your thumbnail to convey. You have to get people to click on your video. What's the first thing they see? It's your thumbnail. Most people consume YouTube on their mobile device. If your words on your thumbnail are this big, people can't read it, they are not going to click on your video. The other problem that I notice is that their thumbnail is either very, very basic and it's just kind of blending all in, or it's very small. You need to have big, bold, contrasting like letters. You need to have contrasting colors. You need to have things that stand out, because that is what's going to grab the attention so people want to click on the video. The number 4 mistake that realtors and lenders make is they are not putting out the correct content. They are only putting out content specifically tailored to buyers and sellers. What is the market doing? How do I buy a home? How do I best add value to my home? What should I do to prep my home for sale? The reality is nobody is really searching for those types of videos on YouTube. What they are searching for is what it's like to live in your town. How much does it cost to live in your town? What are the best neighborhoods in your town? What do I need to know before moving to your town? What are the hot spots in your town? What does it look like? So doing a driving tour, property tours, what can I get for my money in your town or city, right? These are the types of videos that you should be posting, not just basic seller videos, buyer videos, or market updates. Nobody is really searching for that. So you have to put out content that people are actually searching for. And finally, number 5, the number 5 mistake that not all, but most realtors and lenders make, like 97% of them. And this should actually be number 1 if we're ranking the order of importance, but it's just purely consistency. Most realtors and lenders are not consistent. You should be uploading minimum 2 videos a week. Not 3, not 1. 2 is the sweet spot. And almost every realtor I spoke with last week and over the last several months, the problem that they suffer with is consistency. They don't know how to put out 2 videos a week. They say, oh, I don't have time, the kids, the family, the wife, the husband. I had this listing appointment I had to get to. Whatever it is, they don't treat it like lead generation. They don't block it off in your calendar. In order to be consistent, the easiest way to do that is to time block your video content, and you should batch it, meaning pick the slowest day of the week for you and knock out 3, 4, 5, 10 videos, however many you can do on that day. Film them all, then optimize them, do everything that we discussed properly before uploading, get them edited, and then schedule them out to post. That way you never miss a day, you never miss a week of uploading. Life gets in the way, but if you batch them and you film them in advance, you will not have to worry about that. So consistency is the number 1 issue that realtors and lenders face when not growing on YouTube and not getting clients. Now for the bonus. If you made it this far, thank you. Now let's get into the bonus. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm in a good mood, so I'm going to give you 2 bonuses. Not a lot of people discuss when talking about receiving clients from YouTube and growing on YouTube. But really quickly, if you got value out of this, please subscribe to the channel, Like it, helps share it, get the word out. It helps us grow, helps me stay motivated. Also, if you want to partner with us in a record-breaking group, all that information is down below. You can book it in my calendar. Happy to discuss it with you or strategize YouTube and your business in general. Again, we're talking to tens of realtors a week. A lot of them have seen explosive growth on YouTube and in their business. And our group and the techniques that we offer is allowing realtors to close 60, 70, $100 million in closed production. So if you want to discuss that, please reach out to me. Now, without further ado, what are the 2 bonuses? The number 1 bonus is the structure of your video. You should have a very brief intro, a call to action, a hook, and get right into the meat and potatoes of your video, the value, the content. Too many realtors and lenders I see are spending 2 and 3 minutes in the opening of the video with this big blockbuster production introduction, and then they go off on these long stories about who they are and their qualifications before they even get to the value. By then, you've already lost your audience. The first 30 seconds of your video is prime real estate. Don't waste it on some pointless blockbuster introduction. You should have a hook, again, a call to action, a brief summary of who you are, and go right into the video, or the value of the video. Then have another call to action. Then you wrap it up, right? You do not want to waste time, else you're going to lose your audience, because the watch time is one of the biggest factors of how your video produces. It's one of the biggest factors in the YouTube algorithm. If you lose your audience after 10, 20, 30 seconds, they will not push out your video. Now, the last bonus tip. YouTube has a 24-hour window from the time that you make your video public to the time that YouTube decides whether it's a popular video or a dead video. If you do not get traffic, views, engagement on that video within the first 24 hours, the algorithm will not push your video out and it will die. So within that 24 hours, you need to get all eyes on that video as soon as possible. Blast that video out, put it in email blast to your database, send it out to friends and family, put it in other social media platforms, help you get eyes on the video. Now, for anybody that's close, like friends and family, people that are going to support you, let them know. Be honest with them. Say, hey, watch time is a huge indicator whether this video does well. You don't necessarily have to watch it all the way through, but at least let it run all the way through. So it helps build that watch time. And again, you're just promoting it out. Now, if everybody clicks on that video from one link on a certain platform, then it will kind of hurt the video. But that's why you want to put it out to everywhere, not just one space. How that compares to Instagram or other social media platforms is generally other platforms have a 1-hour window. On YouTube, you have 24 hours. So it's more beneficial to you, but make sure you get eyeballs on that video. Thanks so much for tuning in. That'll wrap it up for today. Again, if you have any questions or if you want to chat, everything's down below. Other than that, we'll see you on the next one.